This is Bx39 to Wakefield 241st Street. This stop is Soundview Avenue and Stevens Avenue. Next stop, Soundview Avenue and Gildersleeve Avenue. This stop is Soundview Avenue and Gildersleeve Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and O'Brien Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and O'Brien Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Patterson Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Patterson Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Lacombe Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Lacombe Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Randall Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Randall Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Seward Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Seward Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Lafayette Avenue. Transfers available to Bx36, Bx36 Limited and Bx5. This stop is White Plains Road and Lafayette Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Story Avenue. Transfers available to Bx36 Limited and Bx5. This stop is White Plains Road and Story Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Bruckner Boulevard. This stop is White Plains Road and Bruckner Boulevard. Next stop, White Plains Road and Watson Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Watson Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Gleason Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Gleason Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Westchester Avenue. Transfers available to the 6th train, Bx36, Bx36 Limited, Bx4, Bx4A and Q44 SBS. This stop is White Plains Road and Westchester Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Wood Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Wood Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Archer Street. Transfers available to Bx40 and Bx42. This stop is White Plains Road and Archer Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and Garlon Street. This stop is White Plains Road and Garlon Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and Van Nest Avenue. Transfer available to Bx22. This stop is White Plains Road and Van Nest Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Morris Park Avenue. Transfer available to Bx21. This stop is White Plains Road and Morris Park Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Rhinelander Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Rhinelander Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Birchall Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Birchall Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Bronxdale Avenue. Transfer available to the 2 train. This stop is White Plains Road and Bronxdale Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Leidig Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Leidig Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Pelham Parkway. Transfers available to the 2 train, Bx12 and Bx12 SBS. This stop is White Plains Road and Pelham Parkway. Next stop, Waring Avenue and White Plains Road. This stop is Waring Avenue and White Plains Road. Next stop, White Plains Road and Mace Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Mace Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Allerton Avenue. Transfers available to Bx25 and Bx26. This stop is White Plains Road and Allerton Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Arnow Avenue. This stop is White Plains Road and Arnow Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Burke Avenue. Transfer available to BXM11. This stop is White Plains Road and Burke Avenue. Next stop, White Plains Road and Magenta Street. This stop is White Plains Road and Magenta Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and East Gun Hill Road. Transfers available to Bx28, Bx41 and Bx41 SBS. This stop is White Plains Road and East Gun Hill Road. Next stop, White Plains Road and East 215th Street. This stop is White Plains Road and East 215th Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and East 219th Street. This stop is White Plains Road and East 219th Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and East 222nd Street. This stop is White Plains Road and East 222nd Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and East 225th Street. Transfer available to Bx8. This stop is White Plains Road and East 225th Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and East 228th Street. This stop is White Plains Road and East 228th Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and East 233rd Street. Transfer available to Bx31. This stop is White Plains Road and East 233rd Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and East 236th Street. This stop is White Plains Road and East 236th Street. Next stop, White Plains Road and Nereid Avenue. Transfer available to Bx16. This stop is White Plains Road and Nereid Avenue. Next stop, Nereid Avenue and Byron Avenue. Transfer available to Bx16. This stop is Nereid Avenue and Byron Avenue. Next stop, Nereid Avenue and Bruner Avenue. Transfer available to Bx16. This stop is Nereid Avenue and Bruner Avenue. Next stop, Nereid Avenue and Edson Avenue. This stop is Nereid Avenue and Edson Avenue. Next stop, East 241st Street and Baychester Avenue. This stop is East 241st Street and Baychester Avenue. Next stop, East 241st Street and Cranford Avenue. This stop is East 241st Street and Cranford Avenue. This is Bx39 to Wakefield 241st Street.